Hello everyone, the 13 Scale here, also known as Scale, and welcome back to more Serre. I don't know who this is, but I'm scared. Especially because of the urgency music, but it sounds like communications are back up. Beep! Aw, the two of us just holding on to each other over there. Oaxa's ship is ringing. It makes a strident, awful noise. The kind you wish you could ignore, but it would never let you. I got decent at it. Her communicator? I thought it was broken. I can feel Oaxa's arm shaking. Yeah, did the communicator get repaired from the ship repairing itself? Or was that by design on behalf of Oaxa? Whoever it is, it must not be something good. Who is calling her? Oh, she's just frozen there. Oh, no, she's getting up. Oh, boy. Oaxa picks up. Grand Commander? The Grand Commander, Oaxa's mother, right? I thought that was grandmother. Why would she be calling? Oaxa's usual loud buzzing voice is now reduced to a hesitant whisper. She's too far for me to figure out what they're saying. I can't, but somehow I don't think the Grand Commander is calling to congratulate Oaxa. Huh? Wait, Grand Commander! Oh? Oh, the poor thing. It looks like the Grand Commander hung up abruptly. What happened? Oaxa jerks and looks around. She's looking for something. Her gaze falls on one of the greenhouse walls, and her eyes grow wide. She starts running to it. This wall of the greenhouse, like all the walls in here, is covered in various plants, making anything other than the sky impossible to see. Oaxa takes the plant in front of her and shoves them away, clearing a path. I realize what she wants to do immediately and start running after her. If I can't get there before I can, Oaxa grips one last plant and throws it aside like a curtain, exposing a clear glass wall. And what's beyond it? A sight I'm very used to. Oh no, we're in the city. Lights as far as the eye can see. From houses, cars, streets, a city. An entire world. I knew I couldn't hide it forever. The greenhouse is in the middle of a city after all. It's actually quite impressive she didn't notice for this long. What? How? Arlette, did you build all this? No. You could not have. This is too grand a skill. Oh, Empire, protect me. This is Earth, isn't it? Huh? Wait. What? Oh no. Mother sent me to Earth to die. Huh? She did what? What in the Casey Anthony? I think I need to process that. Okay. What do you mean to die? I mean, I'll protect you. We're in this greenhouse. We're safe, man. Oh, but this planet was supposed to be very small. What? Arlette, you lied to me? You said you were the only one on your planet. Oaxa sighs. I guess I should not be surprised. The Grand Commander always said humans were unpredictable and ruthless. Oh. They do not hesitate to destroy other lives for their own gain. It is not surprising you would... Humans. Ruthless. Well, yes, I know for a fact they are. Need I remind you that the one who brought you here was not a human, but a member of your own species? Huh? Oh, no, what are we doing? What are we doing? Why are we being super manipulative? Oh my god, I hate this. So, what? You think your species has a moral high ground here? Why are you getting so defenseless? Why are you getting so defensive? You yourself even said that your own species practically abandoned you, calling you gross, disgusting, weird, all of these things. Yes, so noble. Coming here to conquer planets peacefully, a true hero. Oh, honey, you're letting that toxic on the inside slip out. You're lashing out in a way that hurts other people. You need to rein that in, honey. But your own mother sent you here on a planet full of ruthless creatures so you can get killed. She did it like it was nothing. You could have saved this girly pop. You could have. You know what you could have said? You know what you could have said instead of being a complete bitch? Do you want to know what you could have said? Don't get me wrong. Flaws like this are important, and this is what we need for character development. But let me just address the character specifically. You know what you could have done to save this? Yes, I am follow me. Quote after me. Come on, we can do this together. Yes, I am aware that humans are ruthless creatures that like to destroy. I am aware of that. I told you how others viewed me as gross and weird and all of the awful, horrible things that they said to me to tear me down and destroy me. You are right. And the reason I lied to you was to keep you safe from them. Perhaps what I say is manipulative. Yeah. Like legit, like perhaps saying that would be manipulative. But what would happen if she went outside and nicely, politely asked to conquer this planet? How do you think that the world leaders would react? Because I can tell you about 3 of them that are going to hit that nuke button right away. They would capture her. They would kidnap her. They would do experiments and tests on her. They would echolocate her device, her ship, back to their home crew so that this way they could destroy more of them. It is not good to have lied to Oaxa. Definitely shouldn't have. It is not a good ground to build a relationship on. But we need to address how dangerous it would have been to have let Oaxa go outside. And sitting here and playing the I can't be the victim card, the oh now I'm the bad guy card from Mother Gothel.
You want me to be the bad guy? Fine. Now I'm the bad guy.
Right? Is not going to help this. It's just going to hurt Oaxa. You're so naive. I'm sure it was so easy. Why? Why are you doing this? Why are you saying this? What is wrong? I know I know that the reason she's saying this is because something's wrong. But my God, you're lashing out in such a way that it's hurting her so much. Don't you see that? Look at her face. Oaxa, my dear daughter, second in line for the throne or whatever, go forth and finish this mission and you shall be rewarded with my unconditional love. And so you went, all happy, ready to make your mother proud, and then got lied to by a terrible, disgusting human. What would she think? And all I had to do was act all meek and soft and agree with you. And you came to your own conclusion. All this time, you thought your mother sent you here on an easy mission, unaware that you were sent here to die. Wow. Look at you. You're pathetic. I don't know if I want to play this game anymore. It is going to take a Herculean effort on behalf of this author to get me to support Arlette again. It genuinely is. I know that this is supposed to be the point of conflict, but that line right there, especially given that she calls herself pathetic, that she knows how much that word hurts like a damn knife, and she did it anyway. That's disgusting. You want to know what word, before I go forward, do you want to know what word was my pathetic? It was stupid. That was my word. That was the word that I would tell myself when I was attacking myself. That was the word that I used repeatedly before I did almost something that I could never take back. That is perhaps, it's not a swear word, but it is perhaps the most painful word that I know in my entire vocabulary. And because of that, I never use it. At least not in any way that I could genuinely mean, not any person. I would never call another human being stupid. I may call actions dumb, or that was stupid. That what you did there, that was dumb. But I will never call a person stupid. Because I know how bad it hurts. That's the one that gets me. And you're using yours. You're not sitting there saying that was a pathetic action. You are calling her pathetic. I'm really glad that we're having a visual novel that really talks about the complexities and toxicities of relationships early on before people begin to work on themselves, but God damn it. Oh, no, why did I say all that? She just learned her own mother was trying to kill her, for God's sake. Why did I have to say all those things? It's not like saying all of those things made you feel better, Arlette. It never does. You know that. You're dumping all of your rage and frustration onto someone who doesn't deserve it. I guess you should be happy that this time your words actually had the expected effect and hurt someone, huh? Oh, Arlette, you goddamn idiot. You're the pathetic one. You are not pathetic. Oh my God, Oaxa is the better person. Oh my God, Oaxa is the better person. Oh. I'm so going to try to hold this together, but I'm going to be crying like a bitch and I can feel it. Oh God. Oh my God, Oaxa, I'm so sorry. You're sorry. For what? Oh, no. Was the nice smelling tea you gave me this morning actually human poison gas? What the fuck? Harry the oh God, what I run over? Harry the platypus.
Oh, there you are, Perry. Oh, and look at that. Thought she'd made Perry a little friend.
You need help. Help? Does she not understand manipulation? Does she not understand, does she not understand what that means to be that? Oh, Perry. Oh, Perry. I'm I'm gonna need you to just hang out on top of my mic for 5 minutes. And just stare at the people, I guess. I don't know how to move this without dropping Perry on the floor. Okay. That's your concern. Is this how I die? What? No. It was just jasmine tea. Okay, so you had jasmine tea this morning? I love jasmine tea, by the way. I'm going to say this right now, and I've said this before, but I'll say it again. To anyone thinking about jasmine tea that thinks that they hate it because it tastes bitter, I want you to know you screwed up making your jasmine tea and that's why it tastes bitter. Or someone made you bad jasmine tea and that's why it tastes bitter. Real jasmine tea does not taste bitter. The way that you make jasmine tea, good jasmine tea, you do not bring that water to a boil. You get it just under a boil, and you let the tea leaves seep for exactly 2 minutes, no more than that. If you continue to let the tea leaves seep, it will singe the tea and then you will get that bitter tea taste. If you bring it to a boil, it will singe the leaves. That will give it a bitter taste. If you pour the water onto the tea leaves, it will give it that bitter taste. What you need to do is you need to pour the water in and then do it. And it cannot be boiling water. It's got to be just under boiling, only 2 minutes. I know this seems like a lot of work, but I promise you, it's not. I genuinely promise you it's not. Especially if you have a kettle. And that's how you get good jasmine tea. That's how you make it. It's incredibly delicious when done right. Uncle Iroh will attest wherever he is, somewhere in my Funko Pop wall. There he is. But Zuko, above him, it's actually Zuko's favorite tea. Not Iroh's. Iroh's is ginseng. Calming tea. But given how, sensitive jasmine tea is, how you have to really do a lot to not burn it, and it's very temperamental, very much like Zuko. Think about this. Treat your jasmine tea like you would Zuko. You're gonna be fine. Anyway. It's good for reducing stress and helps you to have a stronger immune system. Oh, no shit. Does it really? I need to drink more jasmine tea. I love a good immune system, man. Oh, for reducing stress. Amazing. Yeah, it's really nice. I'm sure you'd like a cup right about now, huh? Stupid. Oh boy. Anyway, I just meant for not telling you, for lying to you, and every awful, horrible thing I said after that. Oh, I need to apologize to you as well, Arlette. What are you lying to me about? Huh?
I did not realize how my actions made you feel. I conquered your home and then made myself stay.
No, hold up. We don't care about that. You asked permission. That is different. You asked for my consent, and I provided it willingly. That is different.
Even if I did not mean for my actions to be seen as threatening, I'm sure you were scared of me.
Definitely in the beginning, yes.
I'm sorry I made you feel unsafe.
Again, that was when you had me pinned to the floor, but unsafe and a kink are very thin lines.
No, you don't need to apologize. You really don't. Arlette, if I may ask, why did you lie?
I didn't want you to die. Humans aren't nice. I know firsthand how terrible they are. I just thought, if anyone else knew, you'd probably die. Even if you have a ship and weapons and sharp claws. And well, you're not the only one who was betrayed by a member of their own species.
Oh, thank you.
Don't thank me for this.
I want to. You did not know me, and you were scared. But you still wanted me safe. It is admirable.
Even though I literally hurled a gajillion insults at you, and I still cannot, for the life of me, get over that? Now, without a proper, actual apology from Arlette saying, I am sorry I said all of those mean, hurtful things to you. Oh my God. All right, I want to talk to you guys about the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse. It is usually used as a sign that your relationship is going. I think it's John Gottman. That sounds right. That made this list of the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse. These four tell you that your relationship is in danger. If you have one of these, you need to seriously work on your communications with each other. You need to change something that you're doing, and more than likely need to see a therapist. 2 or more of these is a sign that your relationship is over. The 4 are defensiveness, when you cannot take accountability for where you screwed up, essentially. You just cannot be the bad guy ever in this situation in your relationship. And like, sometimes you are, even if you don't mean to be. You never go into it with the intention of being the bad guy, but if you did something that still hurts somebody, that's still you being the bad guy for just a second. Number 2, stonewalling. That is when you give somebody the silent treatment. That's when, you say something that upsets somebody, and rather than just being like, hey, I need space to process this, it is, no, I just refuse to talk to you about anything for the rest of the day. I mean, because that's just so, that's not how you solve your problem. If it is, look, I'm not in a headspace to talk about this right now. Can we shelve this and come back when I am? Like, that's different. Or, hey, I need time and space away from us right now to process something. I'll come back, but not purposely, doing the silent treatment like a 4-year-old because you're mad. That does nothing for nobody. So that's the second one. Third one. Oh God. Hold on. Because third one's the big one. It's contempt. It's when you do things to purposely tear down another person, like mocking, mimicking, all that stuff. Literally everything that I was so pissed at Arlette for doing, that's that. And then, oh God, what was the last one? This is gonna bother the shit out of me until I can remember. Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse. I gotta type in John Gottman to find it, or else I'm just gonna get like the actual other. I'm gonna get the other kind of Four Horsemen. Could you load? Because it's also on the Gottman's website. Criticism. That's the last one. Thank God. So criticism is different than complaint. And I've really had to, this is one that I struggled with a lot. Me changing how I did this, I think really radically changed my relationship in a better way. So a complaint is, hey, these dishes aren't done and I need dishes. I thought that we talked about you doing these dishes. Did that not happen? What's up here? That's a complaint. Now, if I went up to him and said, oh my God, you're so messy and you're so lazy and I can't believe you didn't do the one goddamn thing I asked of you. You see how that's different? I am attacking his character in that second bit. That's the you're so pathetic bit. That's not you did a pathetic action. That is a you yourself are this way. You are attacking the character and personhood of somebody. If you find yourself having all 4 of these in your relationship, you need to accept that it's over, because contempt is the one big one that predicts almost every single every single divorce. Because that's the sign that all love has left the relationship. If you can destroy somebody like that, then somebody that you're supposed to love, then you don't actually have love for that person. That's just how that goes. But anyway, we continue.
It is admirable.
Not really. So what will you do now?
I do not know. If I knew I would succeed, I think I would run. Run so far.
Oh, if I knew I couldn't succeed? Is that what that said? Oh, I got a history tab here. If I knew I would succeed. Okay. Oh, yeah.
Run so far that the Empire could never find me.
Find a new planet to stay on?
Yeah.
I mean, in theory, we could stay here because the rest of her people are afraid of Earth. But then again, the Earth people will come after her.
One with a little house and lots of sun and a little bit of wind.
I hope it's surrounded by flowers so it would smell good for you.
I would love that. A little house surrounded by all kinds of plants. Not that I would know how to take care of them like you do.
Well, looks like we have plant lesbians. I mean, we knew that we had that with Arlette. But plant lesbians, that's a whole other kind. Poor Forte, still trying to survive my overwatering attempt. You'll be okay, Forte. You're going to survive this. I'm just going to wait for your leaves to dry out a little more. I'm going to close that back up. Okay.
Maybe if I knew an alien that knows how to take care of plants.
Oh, yes. Someone who knows which plants need sun and which ones need shade. I hope we're growing all our own food. Yeah, what does Oaxa eat? How does Oaxa eat given no mouth?
Someone who would be able to tell me which ones smell good and what they're used for? And after we were done planting them, all we could have tea with the ones we planted.
Like chamomile tea?
Or any tea at all. I found some plants in your greenhouse I also really like the smell of. Can you make mint tea?
Ooh, if you want something for when your throat hurts, by the way, mint tea with honey is actually really good for that. Yes, it can be made. With a bit of lemon, it tastes just delicious. It smells delicious, too. So you'd have mint tea together?
Yes. Sitting side by side outside our little house, our arms touching. Both of us holding little cups, steaming with hot tea. The wind would blow softly and it would smell everywhere. While we looked at the stars trying to find a pattern between them.
Forgetting about anyone else.
It would just be us, together.
I can see it. It sounds very nice. I feel like Arlette feels like she doesn't deserve it.
Yes, I'm sure it would be. Oh? But it is just a fantasy. The Empire, my mother, will be looking for me. You cannot escape the Empire, no matter what you do.
Oh, I guess. If a dangerous, ruthless, scary human decided to come with you, you'd be fine, wouldn't you?
Oh? Yes, I'm sure I would be.
Still no apology, huh? Oh, look at them rub foreheads. This is unbelievable. I'm deciding to elope to space with an alien I've only known for a few days. A dangerous alien with a ship and weapons and very sharp claws. But who also likes the smell of chamomile and mint, and who comforts me when my mind goes haywire and finds it cute when I snort while I laugh. I mean, I'm pathetic, and taking care of plants is my only quality. But if Oaxa wants me to be with her, I'll be the most dangerous, nicest, best human I can be. Calm down and drink tea with an alien. epilogue. Okay, well, hold on. Serre. I meant to look at that up in the meantime between episodes. Because, like, I was like, oh, I should probably figure out what the French of that means. And I didn't. So... Well, in French, it means tight. But it can also mean a glass house. It means the greenhouse. Okay, anyway. So that looks like us. Oh. Oh. Just on our own little planet. Oh. The end. Oh, I should just tack this into the end of the other episode, huh? That was so cute. I don't know, I thought there was going to be more on the epilogue. It was my bad. Don't worry, you guys are not going to notice any of the difference. But yeah, this was such a cute, fun little adventure. I do like that we get some of that, like, realism that we see from In Stars in Time. But I'm still not sure that I forgive... I'm not sure that I forgive Arlette. Not after what she said. She didn't apologize for it properly, in my opinion. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. And I guess we'll see you in the next series. Take care, everybody.